Hello everyone, this is day 45, I believe, of this journey that I'm doing. It's not really day 45 because I have taken several 2-day breaks. However, I am back at it again, I guess. And this video was kind of inspired by my friend at work getting a promotion to supervisor, which, congrats, all things to her. But I feel like I was responsible and I helped her because when she was helping me, she would look good in front of the other people. So you're welcome if you're watching this. But anyway, what that got me thinking was basically what in the future, like my future goals and like what I want to actually achieve like further along in life, because she's already graduated. So like, she's already like a lot further in her life than I am. And so that just got me thinking what I wanted to achieve by each kind of life milestone. And that's what I'm going to be sharing today. So I let my mind go absolutely wild. So I might not hit half of these goals. However, they're just things that I want to check off by the time I am there's 3 periods. So, and most of it is concentrated in my 20s because that's the part that I'm going into. And so it doesn't make sense that I look like 40 years into the future because I have no idea what I'm going to be like at there. So if this channel still exists in 40 years, I will reevaluate myself when I have reached these goals. So this is kind of the incubation period, and my first period is kind of the uni bit between when I start uni. So in 2 years, so that means this full year and then the next full year where I start. And so 2 years to 5 years ahead. So up to when I graduate. And basically what I want to have is basically first, my overarching goal is to reach 1 million in net worth. And while that sounds ridiculous, I believe it is possible because I specified net worth. So that's kind of like all my assets. And it makes more sense when I tell you that I guess I want to be able to put down a down payment on an investment property and have that giving me passive income and starting to generate me money. And so I want to purchase my first rental property then, and that'll massively make my net worth go up even if I'm in debt a lot, right? So that's why I set it at 1 million. And this is kind of just to give a slight push to my later self, because obviously compounding, like the benefits grow exponentially with time. And so I want to start as early as I can, purchase an investment property, put more in the stock market, crypto market. This is obviously not a linear growth trend. Like these are just general goals. But I'm not saying that I'm just going to go straight there. It's more like going to be like a lot of ups and downs basically, because life doesn't just work out easily for you like that. But yeah, straight out of, I guess, high school, I want to be able to go part-time in my job. So, the online shopper job. And hopefully by that time, I will have built up enough rapport that I can move up straight away into a supervisor position. And while that may seem difficult, in 1 year's time, I'll basically be working. I would have worked longer than my friend had. So if we're going by time wise, as soon as I reach that stage where I don't have school anymore to worry about, then I believe I can go straight into that job. And that's really good. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to balance studying at uni. However, honestly, if I get better at being able to study, like I'm pretty bad at it now, and I'm still getting like decent grades, right? So in uni, you just have to pass, right? That's my thought going into it. So even if it's a high level course, like I believe I'll still be able to balance that job, even if it comes with a lot of stresses. And that's for the early stage. And then next, I want to, after getting to that supervisor position, I'm not going to stay in it for long. I'm going to try and basically leverage that to my advantage to get another job, which is more suited towards the course that I'm in. So I want to get an entry-level finance job. So something like data entry, like a bank teller. I'm not sure what else, but that's all my sisters told me. So this isn't like internship or stuff. This is like actual genuine like part-time supervision or something. Part-time, I guess, work experience that I need to get. So then it looks better on my resume for the future, I guess. And I guess it's a bit of a hassle, like I need to start building up my connections and rapport and my experience in the financial workspace. So if I get to work at a bank, good. My sister said, so I actually have one connection already, and that's to my sister, and she said that she could get me an economics job, but it doesn't pay as well, obviously, as the finance stuff. So we'll see what happens when I graduate, but all in this study period that I'm doing at uni, I just want to be able to build connections, be able to purchase that first investment property, and continue building my investments to get the ball rolling and start compounding my gains in the market and such. And I guess the last thing, which is kind of a throwaway thing, is to grow a YouTube channel and 100,000 subscribers. I've always thought that content creation was really cool, and that I guess it's a really good way to make passive income when you blow up, which obviously is when, and I in my opinion, it's only a test of skill and time. So if you can dedicate enough time to it and enough skill to it, then it's inevitable that you'll get there. But that's the thing, and that's the thing I need to work on, because this video is unedited, and other than the cool thumbnail, which I'll hopefully be able to make, that's about all the editing I do with them. So being able to build up my editing skills, I'm going to be moving into a room, actually, because my sister's moving out in the next 2 weeks or so. So I'll be able to start doing my recordings up there, and that'll be really good. Hopefully it'll provide a more light, be a more aesthetic background, so then people are more likely to watch through. And yeah, 100,000 subscribers, pretty tough goal, but there's 5 years. That's 5 years to try different things, and one day, who knows, I might just blow up. So that is the last one. Okay, and then bonus one, find someone who hopefully I like, and yeah, start a meaningful relationship. That is the final one for the incubation period. And then now we have the snowballing. So this is where I really focus up and just drive everything into being able to achieve my future goals in my 30s to 50s. And what that basically means is building on top of those seed investments that I did in my uni period, and being able to just compound and use that leverage to be able to keep buying more and more and get richer and richer. And so the net goal of this is 20 million net worth. So this is kind of a ballpark number, which I got kind of from Graham Stephan. So he's a finance YouTuber, and he was able to earn that amount in that time. So I believe that starting earlier and being able to get access to more information than he had, hopefully I'll be able to become just as successful, if not more successful than him. And that's not me trying to flex or anything, because I have nothing to flex with. But I just have the belief in myself, and that's all I currently have right now. And I believe that's all that's going to matter in the end. So it doesn't matter how I get there. Might go through a serious downturn, but might have a good, there might be some serious good stuff after that. So no matter what, not going to give up. Late 20s, hopefully have a 20 million net worth, 5 properties, or I say 5 properties, but something like more than one at least, to be able to start earning passive income off of, and hopefully have 6 figures of passive income by the end of my 20s, which I can then use to purchase an actual house for myself, so not living with my parents anymore, and be able to live with the person that I found in my incubation period. So yeah, if I still have my YouTube channel going by then, I'll probably want to reach 1 million subscribers. That's another ballpark goal, which I'm not sure if I'm going to make, but I'm going to try my best. And I guess if this situation calls, then I will, start a business. And if the opportunity arises, a good enough opportunity to start something cool, I don't want money to be an issue there. So I want to be able to dive straight in and see where it takes me, I guess, because business is where the real money is, but it's also where money is lost as well. So that'll be a good learning experience. And the final thing is, right after uni, I just want to get a good paying finance job to have for a few years, maybe 5 max. I don't really want to go a decade doing a job, because even my online job starts kind of gets stale at times. So I want to be able to, be fluid in whether I work or not. And so what that requires me doing is living with my parents, saving, investing all of my income. So I'm doing right now, just using all my full-time income on investing and just being able to that's what I mean by snowball. So my income's going to be greatly larger, so I'll be able to invest so much more money and be able to speed through the process, I guess, and take advantage of the fact that I'm living under my parents' house and don't have to pay anything. Yes, my parents aren't going to charge me rent because I guess they already have faith in me that I will be able to succeed. And so it is kind of leeching, but it's for their benefit as well, because I'll be able to treat them to good stuff in the future if that happens. So yeah, that's basically the snowball period. And then from 30 to 50, these are just vague goals. In my 30s to 50s, I just want to be enjoying myself. So I wanted to take that hard work I've done in my 20s. So maybe like the lost decade, even though it's not really lost, like it was all experience and being able to do like all this stuff to be able to get where I am now. But 30s to 50s, I just want to be able to enjoy myself in terms of buying the things that I've always wanted to get. Sports car, beachfront house, that's what I've listed on my list. And then being able to do lots of cool stuff like travel the world and stuff that I wasn't able to do in my 20s because I was too hard down focused on being able to make money. And also I want to donate to charity. I think it'll be really fun to just give money to people that need it. I don't know if I hope that's not coming from a place of narcissism, like looking down on a thing of superiority, but like, hey, any charity money's good money, right? I'm not a narcissist, I swear. Anyway, by that time, 30s to 50s, we'll probably have our 20-year high school reunion. You know, we'll all be pretty old, and it'd be fun to just go back and flex. That is an immature wish of mine. However, that is what I've listed on my list, and that is what we're going to go through with, because I guess I just want to, usually when people become millionaires, I've seen that they've tended to not be willing to, I guess, flaunt their wealth as much. However, as of me currently, you know, I want my hard work to be paid off for something right now. And what that something is might be just acknowledgement. And so, yep, going back to school and flexing, that is my immature last wish of the set for life period from 30 to 50. And from then on, who knows what'll happen. I hope I'll be able to keep continuing, maybe hit 100 million net worth. That'd be cool. That'd be a nice number. Maybe 1 billion like net worth. That'd be also cool, because by that time a billion will be probably as much as like 100 million from like money in real terms right now. But that's another, I don't want to explain that because that's too long. Anyway, that's about all of the goals that I've listed for you today. That's about all I want to achieve, I guess, in terms of my financial and career aspect of things, broad goals as well, and kind of like how I'm going to go about it. So it's very front loaded. So hopefully I'll be able to front load all my stuff and then be able to reap the benefits of what I worked so hard for, I guess, later in life. And yeah, because time is the only limited asset. So the earlier you start, the more you can benefit. And that's about all I have for you today. So kind of long episode today. Hope it was entertaining. I will be going up to a new room, and it'll be hopefully with more light, and you'll actually have something to look at in the background. And that's about all I have today. Funny how this all sprouted from my friend getting promoted, but that's how things are sometimes. And I'm glad I could make a video today and not go past 3 days without uploading. So without further ado, please like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and that's about all I have for you today. Goodbye.